Oh my God.
First one was
From episode. Shout out. Shout out
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I feel out of practice. How do you feel?
I feel
When did we record? It feels like months.
It was a week and a half ago.
Was it?
Yes.
Bruh. You guys, this
Every time it comes to the hearing, that is like, oh wow, it's been
the
so
last time though, it had been long.
Oh
The
my
last time it had been long.
It's been so long. Mind you, you guys are getting your episodes when you need them. Like,
I mean, we skipped a week, but you said we're calling it mid-season.
Mid-season. It was a mid-season finale. Like, it was a mid-season finale.
If you step on something, eh? Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to Side A, the podcast. Happy to be here. I have like severe brain fog. Like, I go back home so late.
I went to sleep at 3 o'clock and you still weren't here, and I was like,
back
okay.
home at 5:30.
I'm like, alright.
Guy, in
Did you have a
what
good
world? I did. Situations arose, but I had a good time.
Wow.
But brain fog, I should not be out that late. That's not tea.
No,
We
you're
didn't
living
introduce
your life.
ourselves.
Oh, what's
Hi,
you
guys.
No. You guys don't know who we
At this point, you already know who the fuck we are. Like enough.
you guys don't know who we are. Like, it's
But
it's
this
giving
can be
somehow.
somebody's first episode that they're ever watching.
Okay. If this is your first episode, welcome to Side A, the pod. I'm your host, Lola, aka Fun Girl. I just call myself Lola, but like, hey, it's Lola.
You said Lola?
I said
It's been a whole weekend of being called Lola.
yeah,
though, so it's like
it's been long.
Yeah.
I think I'm just.
we are coming down from being
I
called
think
Lola.
usually I have to
Yeah.
reel it in, but like it's Lola.
It's Lola.
Nice to meet y'all. aka Fun Girl. And this is
Window,
Window.
aka Big O. Even though I'm not feeling like the biggest O today, I'm feeling like a medium size O. But it be like that some days.
semi-bold.
I think I just need a nap. That's it. But welcome back to the show, guys. Missed y'all. I hope you guys missed us too. Happy May. It's our first episode in May.
May first episode in
It's
May.
gonna be May.
First
Is it? Huh.
Yes.
Yeah. Because last one was at the very end of April. Okay,
yes.
so yeah, happy new month, guys. What
Happy
season
new
is
month. Season. It's spring.
it? No, not the weather. Like, whose season is it right now?
It's Taurus season.
Oh,
Shout out to all the Tauruses, Taurus gang, Taurus
I
gang,
have
Taurus gang,
zero
Taurus
Tauruses
gang.
in my life.
Really? Oh, I have an overdose of Tauruses.
I don't
love
have
Tauruses.
one.
To all the Tauruses in the world, you guys must know that you guys are.
I'm trying to think.
You're agile at heart. You guys are good people.
What does it mean to be agile at heart?
You know, I don't know. They're just strong people, but like not strength in the way that like, oh, they're trying to be like, oh, I'm strong. No, like they just, they just have a good spirit about them.
First.
To all my Taurus friends, you guys already know I love you. Like, you guys are some of my favorite friends in the world. So, Tauruses and Cancers, we go together real bad. Real bad.
I don't have any Tauruses in my life.
That's crazy.
I really
don't
cannot think of
that's
one
true.
single that I'm close to. Why did you jump? See this girl.
Oh, yeah, sit down.
That I'm close
yeah,
to.
sit
I
down.
don't think so.
Sit down.
I'm wearing black. We're wearing
Me,
black.
we're wearing
No,
black.
she has to go
Yeah,
actually.
go. Oh, yeah, go.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. But how was your week, Sha?
My week was okay. I had this week.
What did you do this week?
My week was okay. I think I've had like a.
You've had a week though.
I had a week. I had it last week.
Because you were out a lot, one. Then you came home, and then I feel like we went out one time, and then you had people over. We went to happy hour now on Thursday.
Yeah, we did go to happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy.
Happy hour.
I didn't even say how. Owing that you took it there, I said happy.
It was close.
Jesus.
It was close.
You selfish because
was
down,
close.
like calm down.
I really need to. I keep saying this. Like I keep saying that I'm going
want
to
you
do
guys
like
to
this.
see this cat so bad.
I keep saying I'm going to do like a super cut of every background you've done on this
Oh
podcast.
my god, no, because it's so good. I
But
feel
do
like
you know
it's really,
how many hours of footage I'm going to have to go through?
No. Like between the backgrounds and how many times like I
And
burp.
the H factor and the burps.
No. The H factor. Oh, that's you more than me, dear.
No.
Mine is mostly backgrounds. Like your own is be who you are for your pride.
Bro.
Be who you are for your pride. Be who you are for your
Now I
pride.
actually have to do it for proof.
Yeah,
Because what you're talking about is always you.
But
The burps. But it's like, how do I go through 2 seasons of footage to be looking for burps?
Leah, I beg no. Eh?
Are you? Leah
Relax.
needs a sibling. She needs somebody else. Like, she needs someone else.
But my week was cool, you know. It's been a bit oh my god, you guys remember our last episode where we were like, hopefully next episode we'll have something to celebrate about.
Shit.
Yeah.
True. Lola got a job. We did say we were going to pop champagne. We not buy champagne.
Oh, when I was saying, zero tips of this episode, when I said, oh no, sometimes sobriety. Okay, now we have something to celebrate.
Zero like we've been celebrating for 2 weeks.
Oh no, but
Kind of.
Oh, but it was also Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Everybody clap.
Clap. Ah,
because
clap,
this saga started in season 1.
You been clap. If your house and you're not clapping right now, I'm going to assume that you're my up. I'm going to assume that she actually hates me. So please
congratulations
clap.
to Lola. She got a job.
1+ years of job search. No, there's no Z. No Z.
Wow.
So yeah, we're here. Love having a job, working for a really cool company, doing things that I like and actually things I love, which is very interesting.
I love that for you, man, because almost no such thing on this end.
Bruh.
No such thing on this end. But
no, congratulations. Coming soon, my dear.
Thank you, darling.
I think God can only, like, one day I realized about our family, I feel like God can only take, you know, one person's blessing at it. Somebody's one has to finish for another one to start.
So that's a little unfortunate. So.
It's unfortunate.
That's a little sad and a little dark. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you, darling. That's a little sad.
It's just familial love, and we all have to wait our turn for our blessings.
Fierce.
But yeah, I got mine, so feeling good. But then something shortly bad happened, and then I was like, oh,
what
right.
Do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shortly after too.
Shortly, like the day after.
I'm so sorry about that, darling.
But it's okay. That also has gotten somewhat resolved. So I'm just feeling like good. I think
new beginnings, fresh starts.
I think in my head right now, because yesterday I was having a moment of like sadness because I feel like I need to constantly be in a mode of like self-improvement. And like to a fault where like if I am simply not doing something for a few hours that doesn't feel like it's improving my quality of life, like I feel like I'm backtracking into like getting you know complacent and things like that. But I think aside from that, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to have a healthy relationship with like just letting now be like the quiet period
before it gets crazy, because it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be an adjustment.
So not be so like body itchy. But how are you?
How am I? I feel like this past week has been a whirlwind for me for reasons that
you remember you said you were going to go back to work and you were going to go home.
I did.
You did.
I was forced to though. I was in fact forced to.
It's like, bro.
Work, when I tell you work has slapped me in the face these last 2 weeks. Last week, not so much. Like, it was still intense, but like not like the week before that. Like, when I tell you guys I had the urge to cry at work, that does not happen to me because I'm the kind of person that can just like step away from things and be like, whatever. Okay, like, we're not saving lives here. Like, it doesn't really affect me type shit. But work has just been really intense. Not just like in terms of productivity and like how much stuff is on like each of our plates, but emotionally as well. I feel like there's an energy where everybody's just kind of feeling
tense.
Tense. I think tense is the word for sure, where it's just like
even just like peeping how like your meeting calls are going and everything. And I think it's the vibe is very much tense.
The vibe is very tense, so it's been something. That was even why I said it was a whirlwind. But it's been a whirlwind of a week. I don't know.
It's been a bunch of stuff.
I don't want to bring my table my matter for you people, but yeah, it's been a little bit of a. It's been a fast one, but I feel good.
Hey, darling, we're recording.
What will you pick? Bye, baby.
Wave.
Poor thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but I feel good. I feel like I'm just doing what I've been doing all year, which is just trying my best and not letting anything like stress me out.
Your happiness so much.
Yeah, exactly. And just like kind of like going with it. So I feel good.
Nice.
What's on side A for you? I actually have no idea what's on. I know what's on side A for me.
What's on side A for me? Actually, what's on side A for me is Drake versus the world.
Do you know I was going to say the same thing? Because last night was so real. Because you know how people have been posting videos of them being out and everybody dancing to like Not Like Us and stuff like that, right? But last night is the first night I got to experience it. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
For a diss track to become the song of the summer. Because last month we were like, oh, where's our song of the summer? Where's our song of the summer? And then...
Shout out to... And I feel like... I don't even know if Drake said something about like Kendrick not making like club music in any of his in any of his disses, because I didn't listen to any of them. But if he did... I'm so sorry.
I mean, they played a lot of Drake, but then people went.
I'm sure they played a lot of Drake. Sure, I'm not saying that they wouldn't play Drake. Drake is Drake. Drake is Drake, huh?
People booed, which was, I was like, oh. There is a cosmic shift happening because people booed. That was tough. I never thought that would happen. It was rough. But Not Like Us is such a bop.
It's such a bop. It's such a good song.
Euphoria is still my favorite one.
You know, what is it? The braids?
Because the delivery of that whole thing is just wild. Like,
LMAO.
But continue. Drake versus the world.
Drake versus the world. Metro Boomin.
The world versus Drake.
The world versus Drake. Actually,
the people versus Drake.
And Metro Boomin I feel like after Not Like Us came out, and Metro Boomin like released his BBL Drizzy beat. Shout out King Cornelius for even. Bro, he makes he's such a good comedian, by the way, and he is okay. Not to be one of those people who's like AI is the future, but no, like he is doing good things with AI and comedy, you know, that is giving the future of what comedy could look like
and
in the
future
digital
of what
scape.
AI could look like in the creative space. That is
not so evasive. I feel like all the other like ways that people have been showing AI use is so like
just, hey, here's replacing the thing,
it's like how can we replace this? How can we remove people from the equation? But he crafts like the way, you know, the thing is sounding, like he changes the lyrics, like he adds his own like little, you know, spin
to it,
and then puts like, you know, the AI on top of that to make it better, which is what I think AI should do.
We're supposed to be working in tandem, not
and not replacing. I feel like it's been a lot of replacing. So I've really been on a deep dive on his like page. So shout out to him.
I watched his video. He was, because someone asked like, why did you do this?
No, he was like, Rick Ross like released his
video. He was like, I thought it was funny.
That was ridiculous.
Literally, I thought it was funny, and now
and even Metro Boomin didn't know it was him either. So like when he tweeted it, Metro Boomin, sorry, I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Chief. Like I would have put you on the credits or something.
That was the thing I was wondering about. I'm like, how did this?
But he did recognize it on his page too. Shout out Metro Boomin. I swear to God, like why would you ever try Metro Boomin? He's like,
it's also just after all that nigga has done for all of you. After all that nigga has done for every single one of you hoes.
How dare you?
Crazy.
It's
crazy.
Like that in itself just put like such a. Why would you tell him on a track to go make a beats? He should go and make a beats.
It's giving get in the kitchen. Like it's giving very much get in the kitchen.
And now people are, you know, creating their own versions, dissing you. There's a version of BBL Drizzy that is like that is like reggaeton.
Yeah,
and
there's like
it's on.
There's
it's,
a bachata version.
Yeah, and
there's
it's on,
all sorts of versions.
It's on
this
streaming.
one girl just did BBL Jersey, but if it was like hotel lobby music,
yeah. I've seen guitar solos. I've seen violin solos.
Yeah.
I have seen people do not like Drake.
This is objectively one of the craziest lashings I've seen.
Wow.
Because we're in a social media era, there's never been anything of this magnitude, of this like impact widely, because I feel like that was almost kind of limited to like hip hop and like rap fans.
Yeah.
And not just the general population of people who don't even care about taking sides or anything. People who are just everybody hates Drake. Hey,
everybody hates Drake, and honestly, like especially as far as like pedophile, claims go, a lot of people have been talking about Drake being a pedophile for years now. So it's like people are just very excited to even just see this like dawn.
I feel like we're not giving Megan enough credit for kicking us off.
She threw the first brick at Stonewall. Like
we're not giving her enough credit for kicking us off, for starting the summer off right.
Because
shout out to Megan. Also, I really like Boa. People have been shouting that she's made the same song, blah blah blah. I'm like, I really like the song.
Okay, but then Drake continuously makes the same song.
Like, what is? They're like,
people hate the fact that Megan Thee Stallion has her sound,
and they're like, it's the same type of beats. But I'm like, most artists do that. Like, most artists right now do that. I don't know. Like,
she has her sound. Even the same way that people come for Ice Spice for having her sound. It's like
Give Me the Light is a really bad song, though.
You know something?
It's not about the beats or anything like that, because absolutely keep your sound. The delivery of that song is so unfortunate.
The only thing I hate about that song is how it starts. I feel like, why does it start that way?
She's very bad at pacing.
Like, why did it start that way?
She's very bad at pacing. Also, the delivery on a beat like that and on a sample like that, I feel like your voice needs to be in a specific register to really allow the thing to flow. She's shouting. Like, she's really objectively shouting. And I feel like this is the loudest she has shouted on any track before. It's just a bit much for me. I really dislike that song.
I don't, but like, I hate how it starts. I don't know, because it's such an immediate like shouting as you start the track.
And the thing is, there's no progression,
there needs to be like a cut.
Everything is at the same level throughout. To be like
but
this is when it comes down to musicality. I feel like certain artists are not as musical. You know what I mean?
But we haven't given her time to be musical. It's her second year in the game.
But also, some people do have that naturally.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's when musicality comes into things, because you can like figure out like what pacing works and like what register works for a specific track and things like that, and just like the way things will come together in general, you know what I mean? Seeing it as a final product, if that makes sense, as opposed to like just
I'm really excited for her album though. She really knows how. If anything, I know is that Ice Spice knows how to make a project.
Yeah, her last project was really good. I liked it.
The one before that was really good too. Like, she released like the deluxe for like after, and it was even better than just like itself. I think I am gonna emphasize, because everybody's always like trying to come for me when I say it, but I think she's very talented and I think she's very hardworking. I feel like, if we're just saying, it's because she's light skinned, no. There are so many, like, where is Dream Doll's career? Where is any of the other, like...
Dream Doll again?
Right. Where are any of the other light skinned girls who, quote unquote, tried to rap, and where are they now? You know what I mean? And I feel like she has a very clear-cut vision of what she, wants to do, wants to sound like. I trust a Capricorn down, like, one thing about me. Like, I really do trust a Capricorn, because they seem to always just know what they want to do.
Capricorn.
I love a Capricorn. I'm sorry, like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's really my sister's sign. Like, I see them for who they are.
Capricorns are not for me.
And they might be a little bit of difficult people, but like, hey, come on. I feel like
Capricorns are unlike.
They're not even difficult. They're just, they're particular, and I think that's okay. Like, honestly, it's completely fine.
Like, Capricorns, I don't know. Not for me.
Not
for me. Not for me. I feel like Capricorns are like evil Virgos.
You know something? They're really not. They're really not. If Virgos are evil Capricorns, that's it.
I love Virgos.
I love Virgos, but they are evil Capricorns. I
guess
they are. It's the other way around for sure.
Well, is this the first time we've had the same side A?
Yeah. Ooh.
Milestone that we didn't know was coming.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, also, you want to announce that we have a guest?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
What was that?
Because I forgot that we had a guest coming.
You forgot?
Oh my god! You guys, 2 back-to-back episodes and I guess come on now. We told
Phenomenal
you we said we had some special features this season.
We have
this episode. We have
Tré in the building.
Vayne. Come on
Tré
now,
Vayne.
come on.
That's such a good
Bruh.
name. You know what I mean? You can see it on a marquee.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Tré in the building. So we're gonna skip to side
B.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
Third guest of the season.
Yeah.
We need like one of those like soundboard things.
Oh,
that
but
the
when I
comedy
said it in
podcasts
season
do.
1,
you
were
did
like,
say it.
oh,
You did.
Why would we need a soundboard? Come on.
You did. We need like a little like soundboard next season. Season
Roll
3.
the tape actually, because I remember specifically saying that, and she was like, "Oh my god, no, when are we ever gonna need that?
We can say that.
No, you said we can put it in post. Okay, great, but like then you did not put it in post. What happened?
But yeah, we have another guest in the studio today, and by the studio we mean the living room. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Tré Vayne. I make videos on the internet. I'm a content creator.
Nice.
And I'm terminally online. Born on the internet, I will die on the internet.
And a podcaster too.
And a podcaster, Prado with Tré Vayne.
Vayne. Very much so. Very cute. Love Prado. Because I feel like it really has like a... Have you watched an episode? It has like a very...
clips.
I've
seen a lot of clips.
Yes.
It has a very immersive energy to it because
I love that.
it's very immersive because I feel like also I really love your intro because that's one thing that I'm not good at. Like you like have like a solid intro that like you get to do every time that just feels like okay we know exactly where we are. It feels like a theme song.
I love it because I really wanted to like it's everything I do is because I'm like a Rupaul dupe, right?
Yeah.
Real. It's like the video message on the beginning of Drag Race, RuPaul comes on the screen and like says the challenge but in a bunch of puns. Yeah. So I was like, I just always love that. So I also all my episodes with like puns around whatever's going on with the thing.
Dupe is jokes. Where was it that you went to where you wore like a was it like a purple suit?
Yes, okay. So I was
not a purple suit.
No, the sad part
was RuPaul core.
Right. Down. The sad part was I was just going to a wedding. Yeah. But it was like Catholic wedding. So like, you know, Catholic weddings we break in the middle. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but we had like 3 hours in the middle of the day to do nothing.
Intermission.
And it was in DC, so I was like, I'm gonna go to the museum. So I went to the Smithsonian Museum. It's like the National Museum of African American History and Culture. And
no RuPaul.
I'm in the TV section being like, wow, this is amazing, it's gorgeous. And I was like, wait. I was like, where is RuPaul?
No Drag Race, no RuPaul. It doesn't even have to be Drag Race, but no RuPaul. Like,
and also,
RuPaul has been an icon
for years. Been doing it. Speaking of a woman's wrongs, RuPaul's a woman. She does many wrongs, and I celebrate this.
You know something? I make my way back to her all the time
because
everything.
Me and Lola had like an era where we're just like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. Because there was like a solid like 2 or 3 seasons where I felt like she was getting lazy. Like she felt very removed from the process, you know?
She absolutely.
I was like, girl, like the girls are here because they want you to mentor them. You're not even talking to them. You're not checking in. Right. But now RuPaul is back to like directing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
I feel like even just the MTV dawn of it all like ignited something in her. So it's like
because it's MTV.
So I feel like she's back on, you know, wanting to do it. Even just as far as like her TikTok. I don't know. Her TikTok is amazing. She's having so much fun. Or does like RuPaul like have like this new like renewal on life? Like that's what it always gives. I don't know.
Agree. I'm feeling that because it was like when she started doing like hosting UK and Australia. And she's got burnt out, and also she's like 65 or something. Like she's probably just tired, but she does feel more fun, more excited, more
engaged.
Yeah,
for sure,
more engaged. I love that.
So I was like, okay, all right, mama.
Yeah. Right.
Cool, we'll take you back.
Right. Yeah. And then I posted a TikTok about how RuPaul's not in the museum. And then, of course, again, love our people. Mm-hmm. But of course, black people being like, RuPaul RuPaul's done nothing for the Black community. I said, all right. Direct impact of the Black community, we can't say yes. I'm not going to say RuPaul's a Black Panther.
Yeah.
But, like, RuPaul's just a successful Black man in TV. I think that's enough to be in the museum.
Because really, most of these people that they would call Black icons, especially Black men, they're not necessarily directly like doing anything for the community specifically.
They did something.
It's just Black capitalism, and it's like, if you guys are willing to honor that, then we have capitalist Barbie,
right?
Like literally,
we literally do. RuPaul is gonna sell.
Come on, she'll sell you whatever you need.
Know who is
also, wait. I know what you're about to say too, but I just want to say that RuPaul has single-handedly made the drag queen a celebrity.
Say that. Nancy Pelosi was on Drag Race.
Bruh.
What? Like, I mean, again, did that do anything? Was that actually effective? Was it just lip service? Yeah. But it's new.
Right? But it's fresh. Like, that was not.
It has never been done before. It's never been done before.
Honestly, the number one, like, signal that you've been assimilated is that, like, I don't know, there's no teeth to you anymore. So I feel like people are like mad at Drag Race RuPaul because they're like, oh, it's not edgy enough. I'm like, well, that's because it's mainstream.
Because it's mainstream,
that's why it's not edgy, and that's beautiful in its own way. And we have so much edgy
and
queer
there's an evolution, out
there. Just go find it. It's not gonna be on MTV primetime. Sorry, it's just not.
Who was it the other day that was saying that that Drag Race was gay culture, like gay content for straight people?
Yes,
it's not. It was at The Office.
Yes, it was at The Office.
It's not
necessarily.
It's not. You can sit and watch an episode of Drag Race with a straight person, and they would not know what the fuck is going on.
The references, period.
Bro,
like all of the movie, like Drag Race is like 80% movie references. They're all queer, so it's like it definitely isn't for.
It's not.
I mean, it's only for straight people to get into it, but also I feel like a lot of straight people can still consume it without even understanding the queer culture that they're consuming.
I think things can be mainstream without being made for straight people. You know what I mean? Like mainstream.
Say that because people can't even say
it's not synonymous.
Yes, I agree.
They're not synonymous in any way, and I feel like because RuPaul's Drag Race is now mainstream, because it wasn't always mainstream, by the way. Like I feel like until like season 9, I feel like Sasha Velour's moment was really when it became like
the watershed.
You know, everybody like knows about it and their mom. You know, but I do not feel like that automatically makes it gay content for straight people at all. At all.
And also it's made the drag queen a celebrity, but they're still objectively gay celebrities. You know what I mean?
Yes, every queen talks about how they're gamous, not famous. We're like, they're really gay. They're really famous in gay places. Right. Straight pride.
She's absolutely, like, she's so famous now.
She's killing it, though. She's so good at what she does.
Maddie she.
Right.
No. But Maddie is she. Like, she says this all the time. No. She literally says this all the time. She literally says this all the time. Just because you're straight, being a drag queen means that you are a female impersonator. Now, as a female impersonator, imagine people still calling you he while you are in drag.
No, if you're straight.
Excuse me. Yes. Well, no. What? How the fuck does that make any sense? Oh my god.
I love Maddie.
I'm gonna table the gays to court right now. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Come on.
Okay, but if Maddie is a she, then a woman's wrong, to get us into women's wrongs, is when Maddie Morphosis came down the fucking runway in flats.
Marie into that little baby black ballet flats. Okay, but she also
we're talking about the mechanics of it.
It was
a performance, and I was like,
she needed to get it done. Come on.
But it is one of those things where it's like, actually, are you just wearing flats because you're straight? Like, because a gay would have figured out a way to be in a pump.
To be in a heel.
To be in a pump for that. So that's true. But she was. But for the look she had, it was like a dismembered head. So she said she was duck walking basically and crossed over. But a diva would have found a way
to put a pump on, because you're not coming down the main stage in flats.
Marie Antoinette would never. Ever.
In flats? Actually, that
is
blew me.
That is a woman's wrong. That's a woman's wrong that I do not stand.
I don't. You're right.
Like crazy. Oh my god. One of my favorite women's wrongs. Vanessa Hudgens during COVID. Yes.
People are gonna die.
But hey, But hey.
And people are gonna die.
And people did, and she wasn't wrong. And I agree. Like the wrong, it was the timing.
It was the
timing wrong.
If she said this any other time, honestly, we would not have been.
It was the
if it
timing.
was 3 months
This
later.
was the height of like people being fucking scared for their lives.
We were so
And
popping every day in the ether.
You guys,
that is literally the COVID equivalent of a black square.
bruh. No, literally, it was. I think it was March or April at this time. So this is fresh.
It was fresh.
No, literally, like people are like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" And you're over there like, "Yeah, people are gonna die."
She said, "Y'all, if you don't chill, like it's like Vanessa." But I love that woman. Okay, in the conversation, women's wrongs. One thing about me, it's like, if I loved you at one point, it's gonna be really hard for your wrong to really affect me. Like Vanessa, the work she did in High School Musical, she could do a lot before I'm like, that girl's got pack her up.
Do you know what I keep thinking about? What is that song where she's like, "Put your sneakers on"?
Sneaker night.
Sneaker night is the best.
Music career.
Why does she
best
turn
artifact that we
southern
have.
as soon as she begins to sing? Why does she do that? Immediately she starts singing. She's like,
I don't know if we can put like a radio ceremony.
I'm screaming. Sneaker night. Say okay.
Please.
Oh, baby.
say okay. Say okay.
It's a record.
Yeah.
It's a record.
She's a star.
She's
Don't
a
play my
fucking
girl.
star.
they really had the Disney girls like making
Oh no, they all have to sing.
Music. Music, not even a song.
Like be good to me. That's
He said,
He said, she said.
He said, she said.
God. Oh my God. Speaking of Disney and women's wrongs, my problematic queen, Raven Simone. Her music career is also full of amazing rights, and her speaking career full of amazing wrongs. But that's why we love her.
But she continues to talk.
And she continues
To talk.
She won't
We
stop.
would have never known this.
Podcast.
But
She
the
won't
funniest thing is her coming on and like her wife sitting next to her, and she's literally sitting there the whole time like. And it's like, are you gonna come through the camera and beat us up? Like, what?
She was like, "I'll have you know, my wife doesn't know what I do, and I love it." It's like, okay, Raven.
Okay.
Weird flex.
Okay,
But like,
and it's like the wife.
You guys know I really hate how I'm holding it.
I'm trying to hold it like
giving
this.
Bow Wow hosting.
Surprise!
It's giving Saweetie trying to read off the teleprompter. And woman's wrong.
With the Flintstones going out.
like crazy.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh my god.
Well, did you remember?
No, but I was
It's
gonna
gone.
say
It's okay.
another woman's wrong.
I just remembered a woman's wrong this morning.
Yeah.
Solange and whatever happened in that elevator.
Was that wrong? Was that wrong?
We do need more information.
Was that wrong at all?
It depends, right? Because
No.
people will try to come at it from the standpoint of like, oh, so are we excusing domestic violence or violence
not domestic.
because it's a woman?
It's not domestic.
Is it not domestic?
It's not.
It's not domestic when you hit your in-laws.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question.
No. We're gonna break it down over here.
I'm saying I stand. She did exactly what she needed
did
to do.
what she needed to do, but was that really a wrong?
Right.
A lot of these are debatable.
It's a lot. It's very debatable because also we don't know what was happening, and also if we know anything about men, I'm sure he could have done anything.
He
deserved
definitely
All
triggered
of
the
that.
fuck out of her.
All of that.
And you know what? Beyonce was right there in the back being like,
And
Listen,
stood
right.
and was just
Right.
like, well,
she was like, well,
I don't know what to do because like,
Right.
you deserve that.
She defends that man to the public every day, and her not defending him to her sister showed
because she
me.
stands 10 toes
That's why
behind
she-
that
you know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So she
So
would
that
have
is
even
why.
had maybe an
Yeah.
upset face or something. She literally was like, well,
She was like, okay.
Solange
nothing I can
found
do.
out that Jay-Z was cheating like crazy.
and she found out he was cheating with a white woman.
Yeah, she found out the
And
real
that took
tea.
it there.
And that
That's
took it there for her.
It there for me.
Because you guys, that was the Met. Like,
Oh my god.
the Met.
Oh my god. Also, speaking in line of like with the white woman thing, so I was proudly and happily at the Side A live taping, and they were doing all these questions, and one of the questions was like, would you date interracially? It was like, cheer if you would do it.
Yeah.
Yo, I was the only person in the room.
Only you were the
I know.
only one in the room.
I was like, the question was, are you open to it? I was like, what am I open to it? I was like, will you only date white? And I was like, I'm open to it. The whole room
the
was
whole room silent.
But it was so fucking tired. I died. I was like, oh, I guess.
Let me put my hand down.
I guess not.
The
it was
crowd
too funny.
was actually
the side eyes I got in my room, and I can't follow. I want to be like, it's like I just did like people. I'm just open to you.
No, I hate that way.
I'm just open. It was too much. It was too much.
Oh my god.
But the best part was this girl, she tapped me next to me. It was another black girl there, and she goes, "Don't worry, baby. Everyone here agrees with you." I was like, it doesn't feel like it. And also, you want to speak up, girl?
Right,
like, yeah.
right, like,
No, you guys, I keep saying be who you are for your pride. Like, literally, like, it's okay if people judge you. Be who you are.
Do you. Like, literally do you.
Like, come on.
Not swirl pride. No, that's not me. That's not me.
It was giving very much swirl agenda. I'm like, all right, brother. Oh my god. Let's calm it down.
OMG.
So do you all have any famous women who their wrong is who they pick as their partner? Because I feel like
Nicki Minaj immediately.
I know.
And then it started there. All the bad things started in that moment. Kenneth Petty.
It's true.
And we can map this out. Like, literally, it's so unfortunate.
And it's like with Nicki, like I always say, like I'm a grandfathered in like sleeper agent barb, where it's like I can't endorse anything she's done in the past 2 years. Put on any song of hers, and I'm literally I like Deep Friday too. I love
it's amazing.
I love that. But it's like
listen.
I know you know that. I listen to it.
I couldn't do it.
Like, I would listen to that every day.
I wanted to,
like, that was my girl.
but I just could not do it. I couldn't do it.
I can see that.
Unfortunately, that lady is unfortunately like, you know how you feel about that one auntie that's like, wow, like I love you, but you are so.
You're always in your own way.
You're always in your own way. And like we hate your husband. Stop bringing him around. Like he's weird.
It's just like, baby, please.
Like you're so amazing, great. Why do you have to like package and pour your greatness into this weird man? Like you can just be Nicki Minaj by yourself. Like you know, like Dolly Parton. She doesn't really talk about her husband.
Yeah,
have him be back there. Don't
like
bring him everywhere.
And you put him in front of everybody's face all the time. Baby, he's a sex offender. Like, please.
I know what I'm happy for you. We're not happy for you.
We're not happy for you.
I understand you're with your childhood sweetheart, but childhood sweethearts are supposed to stay childhood sweethearts, in my opinion.
No, like
don't. And you guys also, her relationship before Kenneth Petty, at least to the public that we know of, was Lewis Hamilton. And to go from Lewis Hamilton,
and then before that, Meek Mill.
No, it was Nas in between.
Oh, Nas in between.
She dated Nas.
She did.
I didn't know that, actually.
She did.
Even though I hate Nas, everybody in my family. Okay, not everybody in my family.
We're from the same family.
No, but me and all my niggas hate Nas. I'm so sorry. I cannot
Why do you
stand.
hate Nas?
I didn't know he was like.
Oh my god! Like
I know nothing about that.
If we're talking about if we're talking about domestic abuse, baby.
Okay, yeah.
I love Khalees with my blood, soul, air. No, not apparently.
Allegedly, no.
Not allegedly. He abused her. If we want to look for pictures, baby, we can look for the pictures.
Like, when I say alleged, like, was he convicted?
Oh no. Does it have to be alleged if it's not convicted?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Oh. Allegedly.
I believe her. I mean, the fuck?
Allegedly. Imagine he beat her up.
That's so scary.
That's crazy, man.
Bad. Like for and you know, like they were, I don't know if they were engaged for a while, but like they were together. So yeah, it was a long relationship.
They were an it couple.
Yeah.
Like, they were.
So,
wow.
Yeah, I cannot say too much on Nas without actually having to say
doesn't
really bad
it go
things.
right back to women consistently aligning themselves with weird, messy,
provenly weird men.
Yeah.
Dangerous men at that point. Because it's like, I just don't know, even if I don't know something to be true 100%, if I've even heard that someone has been like violent in the past or potentially violent.
You know what broke my heart when, and I love her dearly, and every black woman like above 30 is so weird about Chris Brown. Like they think that like the system is trying to take Chris Brown. Kelly Rowland putting her foot down, being like what was it? A crowd was booing her, and she was like, "We're not going to do that."
Why are you coming? You are Kelly Rowland. Why are you coming out of the woodwork? You weren't even tagged in this.
Girl.
No one asked. Literally, girl, let me hold your hand when I say this. Like, why are you involved? Jill Scott just did the same thing.
Bro, no, they're all so weird.
Did it, like,
they're up in arms about that man.
Wrongs that we do not stand by. Like, don't be that girl.
Don't
that's
be that
just
one.
so staunchly behind her abuser.
Also, imagine if you're Rihanna. I'd be like, fuck all of you. Like, fuck
Kelly
all
Rowland.
of you.
No. But Rihanna herself literally
She took him back.
Took him back.
She took him back,
after everything.
and she took him back as. But my thing is,
But then,
I've always had this thing because people will try to pose that to you and be like, "Oh, if she forgave him, then why would we?"
But I
Blah
don't
blah.
think everybody should.
I'm like, okay, if you want to like forgive
Please.
your abuser and that's your journey,
That's for her. That's for
it's
her.
fuck that person till the day I die.
Right.
You don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Right.
Your journey
That's
is
your
forgiving
journey.
them.
Yeah.
She wanted to
you
move
need
on.
to
She's
do.
happy
That she
family.
wanted to move on. And
But
I understand that as like, okay, from a forgiveness point of view, yeah, like do that.
Some
for
people
you.
do that, and you can't tell
But,
anyone
like,
how to
come
be
on.
like a survivor or how to be a
Right.
victim, you know. But
And I feel like
for me,
right, and I feel like part of forgiveness is like, yeah, I'm not holding this over Chris Brown for the rest of my days, but that's why I'm just not a Chris Brown fan. I just don't think about him like ever. And also, even then, it's like Rihanna's still in the alchemy of his manipulation. You know, being with that person like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, we don't know. We just don't know. But all I know is, like, the crazy things he's done. Really, not just Rihanna, but he was allegedly, like, abusive to Karrueche, too.
He has a long rap sheet when it comes to violent behavior.
Right.
So when people try to be like, didn't you make mistakes when you were 16?
Not like that.
He was just choking a bitch out.
Literally.
Come on. Right.
Oh my god, I know you guys have heard of this before, like with him like kicking I think
He kicked someone in the head.
No. Like he was kicking plus size people out of like the
out of
like
his, yeah.
like like you
Oh my
can't
God.
come, you
And
can't
also
come.
the brown paper bag
yeah,
test.
like you
Oh
can't
my
come, you can't come. Come
Dark
on.
skinned women of like
There's a lot.
So
There's a
bad.
rap sheet of reasons
it's just
why
not like this is really
not
the
everybody
man.
should be
This
standing
is
behind
really
him.
you guys' choice. Like that is such a character flaw to me.
Also-
that is a severe woman's wrong.
Right, and also like I'm, not Team Talent completely, but it's like he hasn't even made like hits in a long time. I don't know
It's not
why
even
people are
like
still
the
holding on to
quality
it.
is there to really be. But people love those 40 song albums. They
People
really do.
love that. And while we're on the subject, if anyone wants to like cover Fine China, because I think that song's great, I just think it's time. If anyone wants to cover Jeremiah, August Alsina, if anyone wants to cover that.
August Alsina,
please.
women's wrongs. Jada Pinkett Smith. Women's wrongs.
Jada.
In hindsight, you see,
You guys,
every
I think
single
I'm-
women's wrong.
I love Miss
Lala,
Woman.
if
I
there's
love
one
Miss
person
Woman.
that stands by women's wrongs,
Me.
there's so many episodes.
Oh my god, you guys knew me and Doja Cat, and like we go real deep, and that's my sister till I die.
That's a woman. That's a legend.
That's wrong though.
That's a woman.
Listen,
who
That's
is
a woman who is wrong.
Wrong.
Those beat chats are none of my business. The music is.
That is my girl.
That's my stance. And that's my stance.
Who's this white man that she's with again?
Right?
No. Oh my god,
Who is
you guys.
that?
That's not. She's not with him. That is the creative director of Vetmont, and they're doing like a campaign, guys.
Oh, I thought
Please. He dressed her for the Met, and all of the clothes were leading to the Met of unconventional materials. Sorry for being the fashion nerd.
Stan, no, a Stan as well.
You guys know, like, not even just a Doja Stan, but like a fashion stand, which is why I know.
I love Doja, and she's just one of the craziest talents that we have. Right now.
Literally.
So it's just sometimes I'm just so hurt. Because usually, like, when people do things, like, I don't care that much. I can just, like, unsubscribe from what you have going on. But when I love someone, the line is just so thin to being, like, just so upset. Which is why, like,
Nikki
rubs me such, like, the wrong way. Because I could really just be like, I don't care. But it hurts me to my core because I loved that woman. She raised me.
Right. I think the hard truth.
She raised me. Why can't
She raised.
I feel like the hard truth is like the greatest women are often the goofiest.
True.
goofiest,
And that's
deeply.
like, and I get it because it's like what man could match? What man could match Nicki Minaj just like prowess and whatever? You might as well find like the loser who's like super into you or whatever.
Like,
Actually, no.
That's not on the sex offenders registry.
Yeah, actually, no.
he
You're
doesn't
right.
have to be on this. Like, honestly, if Kenneth Petty,
He doesn't have to be on the sex offenders registry.
Kenneth Petty was just a random man who worked a regular job, who was just a,
We'd be like, your husband is
we'd
ugly.
be like,
Right.
we
But
don't
if you
love
love
him,
him,
but like we love
we
that
love
you're
that
in
for you.
love.
I kind of like that's why I
and
like
I
Turner
see that she's in
Safari.
love.
Like he was kind of like, well, no, he's kind of a menace though. I forgot his name is.
She hated him.
She hated him. Like, please, you wore a jean vest.
There was not a single video of them where she was not like utter And like, as someone who has gotten to that point in a relationship, I know what that's like to just be so utterly irritated by someone you love. Because like, obviously you love him, that's why you're with him, and you've been with him for so long. But she was so...
She said, "You stupid ass." I love your stupid
every
ass.
video, she was rolling her eyes. She didn't want him in the room. I'm like, damn, girl.
Oh my god, there's this documentary where she's like, he's talking and she's in the back like
disgusted.
Being disgusted by your partner.
Like,
if you've never experienced being disgusted by your partner,
sounds like a scary situation.
Oh man, that shit is tough.
Sounds like a scary situation.
Very tough.
The second I started to feel that, I literally was like, I really don't want this, so I'm just gonna not let this get worse.
It's
I'm not gonna let this get worse. So
it's scary.
Please,
bro. Not to take it back to Drag Race, but I mean, this is the perfect time to do so. We have another Drag Race stand here.
Yeah.
But I think about A Woman's Wrong. Naomi sending pulling out Manila's lipstick.
Wrong or competition?
Listen, Manila's lipstick was in
you guys
Naomi
just said I'm
supposed to Women's Wrong's like
I'm about to get a shirt.
Every single Women's Wrong we've named.
Me like, is that really wrong?
Was it wrong? Was it ever wrong? Can you be wrong in a woman? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
But that was crazy.
No, that was wild. That was crazy. She changed the game. Manila deserved it. And you know what? Manila was killing it, but you're only as good as
that's
your final performance.
And you know when people are like, "Oh, you want to beat the best," and it's like, what was it? Heidi? Was it Heidi that said?
Yeah,
it was
like,
well,
Heidi.
I did beat the best.
Heidi Chicks Metal, yeah. She's like, I already did beat the best. And also, it's like, listen, like, why would you lay over and like die and like let this girl who's killing it like
get her out?
Especially because the room was already kind of full of winners. Like
that was a solid all-star season.
Vanilla already like eliminating herself was
also
like
Women's Wrongs being like,
that was
not wrong. That was for her mental health. Is that wrong?
Fair.
It was for her mental health. We cannot say that was wrong. She did that for her mental health.
No, it's kind of like, I guess like comparable to, do I want to say this? Because also it's comparable to like Jinx being on like All Stars, where it's like you're kind of a shoo-in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
it's gonna
you're
take
winning.
a lot for you know.
But that finale was close, and honestly,
I really want to watch All Winners again.
Oh, I did. I started.
Did you?
I started.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it even more than the first time I watched it.
So
it was
an amazing season. I watched the
amazing
runways a lot, but like it was just such an incredible, great season. Although it's so interesting where like Evie Oddly has a really sour taste in her mouth from that season, which makes it sad because I feel like she really shined.
She really did.
She didn't win in the competition, but like she was good all the time.
Yeah. She showed why she was a winner. In my opinion,
also everyone was good all the time.
Everyone was good.
I mean, so it's like that also is like a different level of
you guys,
competition.
I think Evie's thing about that season was that production was very like heavily involved in a way that was like in a way that I feel like she felt was like claustrophobic and like just kind of like, oh, you guys are pushing like a narrative, like, especially during that like graduation episode, because like I really do feel like she should have won that. I don't know why she didn't. So I think moments like that, it was like, okay, you guys are definitely, you know, doing what you want, and I think that was exactly her problem with it, because it's like, oh my god, Michelle Visage calling telling who was it? Violet Chachki.
Oh.
See how many?
I know.
Michelle Visage. Just Michelle Visage.
Yes. Wrong. Okay, so one when she was Violet Chachki, she was like, I'm getting boy body when she was like naked, and then for Adore, she was like, this is a 14th Street dress with a hog body line, and she's like, damn. I also remember when she said, Nina West, she was like, you're a big girl,
right?
Yeah,
with big chest and big arms.
Nina looked a fucking mess. That
Nina's
a mess. Party City.
Nina West is a mess.
Halloween costume.
Nina West the mess.
Boots.
Like
I was like, girl, you look a fucking mess. You deserve
all the smoke that Tina Burner gets, honestly, should be for Nina West.
They should share it.
Because
the thing is that, like, honestly, they should share it. But you know something? I did not hate Nina West until I found out that she was a Zionist.
I know.
She's a Zionist?
She's big.
Well, I didn't know.
How about this?
That makes so much, because I'm like, when they were tearing her apart after like the All Stars promo came out, I was like, damn, like,
no,
specifically what it was when Amy Schumer got smacked the first time, and she posted her Instagram. She was like, wow, whatever, some stupid little Zionist crying thing. Nina West commented like, love you, blue heart. So people were like, okay, that's a little strange. And Nina West is not defense, but she hasn't said anything since that. But people, if you're supporting Amy Schumer at that time,
literally. Amy Schumer was posting like suicide. You guys should kill yourself.
She's going crazy. She's going crazy.
On your Instagram feed, really?
Yes. Okay. Also, coming to the red table, the brown couch. So speaking of women's wrong, so I previously, this is before all of the Zionist stuff. This is really over.
Yeah.
But I have been such a big fan of Amy Schumer because her show Inside Amy Schumer was so fucking funny on Comedy Central. It's like the only like sketch comedy show that was really funny. But like I said, with women's wrongs, I have like my limit. My limit is human rights.
Right.
And so I feel like she's like actually done.
And
like,
her being on the cover of Variety last month.
Was she really? Last month?
I think it was a Variety cover.
That's crazy.
She did a Variety. I was like, excuse me? I think it was Variety, if I'm not wrong.
Let me check. Let's fact check.
Let's fact check.
She also hasn't been doing it. Well, I guess she had that movie like 5 years ago. But I feel like she's not even been like active. So Variety doing that is really weird. That's
I think it was Variety. Fact check me on
that. Do y'all have any like women's wrongs in like media, like shows that you still watch?
I want it to be like fictional women's wrongs.
Right.
Anything Carrie Bradshaw.
Okay,
you're currently watching Sex and the City,
for the first time. I'm on season 3. I love Carrie. Everyone talks. Maybe she gets worse later.
In season 3, she is she not with Big?
This is
Aiden.
She just met Aiden, and like into last season, Big got married to that girl.
That's okay. So
and then she what?
Huh?
So was it Variety?
She gets worse.
She gets better.
Yes. It's Variety, right?
Yeah, it is Variety.
It is
and this
Variety.
was last month.
This was last month.
And she's like doing like a strength pose.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let's break down the media of this. She's doing like a strength pose. She's in all
a black dress.
What does it say? What is the tagline?
What is that?
Like Variety took a stance with this. Like this is a stance. This is a stance. A cover?
Yeah, that's a lot.
A cover is so crazy.
I don't like that.
So fucking insane.
Like, anyway. Yeah.
But
Carrie.
Yes, so Carrie, so like right now I'm actually liking her, but I know that she gets like dumber as it goes on, or like worse.
This is the thing about Carrie, right? Because I think that on paper she represents a lot of great things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it really comes down to it, in character, she is such a judgy person. And they're all judgy.
Yeah.
But she's such a judgy person.
But she is not a great friend.
Not a good friend. But also just very not progressive for a person who literally writes about sex and relationships.
Yes.
Like, it's so, she's very closed-minded when it comes to that. So I'm just like, kind of like,
a lot of the time I'm like, Samantha is not rubbing off on you the way she's rubbing off on the rest of the group.
Because the other girls will like, they'll take in what she says,
like,
and like they'll
judgy,
consider,
but like, hey.
and then they'll be like, okay, let me try to like, even though I'm not saying yes in this conversation, when I go back behind closed doors, all right, let me consider it. Let me explore whatever. Like, fucking, Charlotte
got in male drag.
She got in drag.
It was exciting.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, no, that's also the.
First of all, Charlotte is the best in that group. Like, she really is.
Right.
She actually, I feel like she went through like a metamorphosis.
I hear she has a good art.
Judgy. Yeah,
I hear she has a good art.
She was judgy as hell.
Currently her annoying era. I'm kind of not, because I just saw the season 2 when she slut shamed Samantha for when I hooked up with her brother, and I was like, Charlotte, that was so nasty. But then Charlotte got into drag. She did all the other stuff. I remember when Carrie was like, this guy wanted me to pee on him. Not saying that has to be everyone's tea, but I'm like, you can act that's crazy, Carrie.
Calm down.
You don't have to do it, but like,
or like a bisexual situation. I was like, okay.
Also speaking of that, I'm also watching Insecure for the first time.
I was gonna bring up
y'all, and I know it's an arc. Molly pissed me off so bad when women's wrongs, hooking up with the girl in college and then clocking this guy for kissing a man in college.
Bro,
that's so wrong, Molly.
Not even
that's so
clocking
wrong.
him. Literally said, yeah, we cannot be together. We cannot.
She said, you're gay.
You're gay.
Whoa.
You like men.
Whoa.
Oh my god, a woman's wrong to me is
Molly is a woman.
Molly is a woman
through and through.
It doesn't get better. It doesn't change.
It doesn't get better. I'm scared.
No,
I can't stand her.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
She's kidding. I know. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I was gonna feel bad for her. I'm like, how do you expect your life to go well if you treat everyone in your life like
shit? like
Issa
shit.
is her bestest friend in the whole world, and she treats her
Issa like shit.
dog
Also,
crap.
the show being called Insecure, that's about Molly. Issa's not insecure. Like, Molly's insecure. Like,
Issa is who she is at all
she's
times.
very confident. She's a little quirky.
She's a little quirky, awkward girl who's just living, baby. Like,
0% insecure. Molly's insecure.
Molly's
Making
insecure
everyone
as
else's
fuck.
problem.
Like, insecure in relationships, insecure about friendships, insecure with their family. It's just
too much.
Too much.
Too
But
much.
a woman's wrong that till this day, I stand 10 toes. Issa cheating on Lawrence. She needed to. I'm sorry.
Her life was in a rut. Her life was in a
She
rut.
needed to.
Honestly, that was the
kickstarted
fire.
her whole.
That was the fire behind not only her back but Lawrence's back
But Lawrence
as well.
getting his shit together.
Wow.
That's why he got his shit together.
Wow.
We just have to say that.
Sometimes
a
it
lot
takes
of
a
men
little bit of
need
cheating.
a lot of men need heartbreak in order to wrap themselves
To improve
up
themselves.
and
If it has to be
themselves.
improvement by revenge, go ahead
Sorry.
and do that.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men live their lives based on the first time a woman wronged them, right?
Yeah.
No, literally.
Wait,
when I was
I had a
16.
roommate. I had a roommate. This is so scary. But I had a roommate. He's currently a Marine.
Yeah.
That shows you how intense he is. He's black, and he's actually Nigerian. Nigerian American.
The worst of the worst.
And he was like, we were like, he would be dating these girls throughout the whole year. We were sharing a room, and he was this one girl named this one girl.
We'll censor it.
This one girl was so sweet, like the sweetest girl, always nice to him, really adored him, and he dogged her out. And like I was like, this is bizarre because I didn't like have a lot of straight friends growing up. This is my first time seeing it face to face. I'm like, wait, this girl comes over, she loves you, like, and she brings you things, and you're dogging her out. So one day I was like, what is your problem?
She loves you.
Right. I just said his name too. Fuck. But it's fine. It's whatever. Who cares?
Don't worry.
I was like, what is your problem? Like, why are you doing this? He goes, I had this crush on this girl in the 6th grade. No, I'm not joking. He's like, we're 18 at this point. He's like, I had this crush on this girl in the 6th grade, and she broke my heart, and she was also texting my friend. So I made it a rule that I'm gonna break every girl's heart. I can do it. So this was 5 years after the fact. He's in college in a new city, and he's still dogging out pretty girls who are into him because of a woman's wrong.
Grade, y'all. From the 6th
Because of a woman's wrong.
From the 6th grade, like that is
Because
insane.
of a girl's wrong.
Right, that's a woman's wrong.
Because of a prepubescent girl's wrong. Like, come on now.
Insane. It's
No,
wild.
men kill me. They kill me.
I was hurt one time when I was like 15.
It's lots of, oh my god, when I was 16.
It's always 16
When I was
somehow.
16.
It's always 16 for some reason. It sticks with them.
No,
It sticks with
it's
them.
so weird.
It's like, this is your origin story. You've never been through anything else.
5 years. Why are you still on us about shit?
That lady's not even thinking about you. That lady's probably, in a happy relationship.
Yeah,
probably getting
Ask any girl what a man did her at 16. It's probably even worse.
Right, way worse.
Why are you
Lola was just talking about how she got cheated on with 20 different people in high school.
Literally.
What the hell?
All of that got okay.
Nuts.
And like one thing I didn't say last week was that like we had broken up like when everyone started to tell me. So it's like I found out like literally after the fact.
And that's like, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear all that. Like, it's over. It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Lola was saying how like she hopes some people were lying. I'm like,
I hope so.
Right? But then what?
I hope so.
That's so weird.
why are you in it?
Like
stay out of
and
it.
like imagine you went now you cheated on every partner with 30 people every time. Then you're just hurting yourself again. Like what the hell?
Bruh, give yourself a chance. This is
sense.
affecting you.
Heal. My thing is
That lady is somewhere like probably leading. She doesn't know anything about this.
Like if we all like this, if a lot of women decided to act from a place of revenge and pain in every relationship, bruh, the world would currently be like a blaze.
It'd be
There's
over.
no way.
Society would stop. I feel like
Society would collapse.
society would be over. Like no one's
What
getting
are we
nothing.
talking about?
Like no one's
Society
getting
would
nothing.
collapse,
Please.
Bruh. Okay, any other fictional women's
let's
wrongs?
get real. What are your women's wrongs? You're gonna get 2 women on the couch. What are your wrongs that you stand by? Either romantically or
I have a lot.
maybe something mischievous, or even could just be mischievous.
I
But
have a lot, but I'll say one because
heartbreakers.
I have a lot of women's wrongs, but I'll say one because it's like it's not quirky. It's actually a little like psycho.
I love.
But it's okay. Well, let's just get into it. Oh my god, I feel like I'm about to just expose myself.
Go ahead.
It's such a stupid thing too.
Yeah.
So, how do I see this in the context that the timeline does not show? Because then that's gonna get murky.
Don't get yourself caught up.
That's gonna get murky. But it doesn't matter. All these people are like, they've moved on. But I was talking to someone at the time, right? I don't know why this one day I just lied for some reason that I had a specific tattoo.
Yeah.
I just lied. For funsies. Sometimes you just lie.
Why not?
For funsies.
Why
I literally just lied for funsies. And so, but then it was like coming up on, I'm like, oh, this person is like, things have progressed now, and this person is going to, in the near future, see me in the nude. And it's like, but I don't have that tattoo in the place that I said that I had. Because I said I had the tattoo, and I said in the specific place that it was going to be.
Yeah.
Or that it was. Not even it was going to be, that it was.
Oh my God.
Who lies about that? Like,
No,
it's just so
funny. That's
unprovoked.
funny.
Did you go get the tattoo?
Yes.
Oh, male.
That's everything. That's everything. You write it wrong.
I went and got the tattoo. Because at the end of the day, I would rather get a random thing on my body than be called a liar.
And you were right for that. You were right for that. You were right for that.
Shout out to you for the commitment.
Shout out to you.
I went and I got the tattoo. And sometimes I just look, I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's such a stupid tattoo too. Like, it's such a stupid
But you need one of
Pinterest-ass
those.
tattoo.
You need one of those.
I need one of those, but not because you lied.
No. You need one of those, like, but then the context on how you get them doesn't matter because you need one of those, like, why the fuck do I even have this
I would never cover it up. Like, it's a part of my journey.
Yeah.
That's such a good story.
Lying for no reason, but I got to see it through.
And here's the thing, like, now it's a mind because it's like, did you lie? No.
Right.
I don't know.
Or did I just
you were
I was manifesting something.
Manifesting
it was
something. You made it
a future truth. You know what I mean?
I love that.
That was a woman's wrong I can share because the other ones I really don't.
Oh my God, what is
I don't want to confess.
He said
I don't want to confess.
I'm not a woman, but like, hey, like, but women's wrong.
Women's wrongs is a concept.
Yeah.
Concept. Yeah, just
it's a concept.
Girly fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was younger, I feel like I've said this before, but like,
I'm scared.
Oh no, but when I was younger,
I know about this?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, let's find out.
Honestly, but when I was younger, I would literally just, I don't know, I wasn't a bad person or anything, but like, I just would lie to lie, and I would lie to lie.
A lot of women's wrongs have to do with lying.
Yeah, I would just lie to lie. Like,
So what kinds of lies were you telling?
I was almost like, I wanted people to catch me in my lie. Almost like, I was not even catch me. Like,
What kind of psychological warfare is this?
Exactly. So you get me.
Like what?
So you get me. So it's all about like, I think early on in my life, I realized that I had like, I don't want to say like a step up from people when it comes to like thinking.
You'd be sharp. You're sharp or witty. Like,
I'm just a little bit sharper and like emotionally more aware than the people around me. So like, I would just kind of like say things and see how far I could take it.
I love that.
Before someone would call my shit. Like,
do you know you're kind of like your dad in that way?
Yes.
Because your daddy loves to lie for fun.
Yes. I think I know exactly where I get it from.
Daddy.
No, literally. And
his lies are harmless.
No, yeah, exactly. Okay, a lot of mine are harmless. Like, I would never say something to put anybody else in anything.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
They're more so lies about like me or my life. So it's like, I want you to call me out on this. I want to see.
You're seeing if they're sharp too.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah.
And like, keep in mind, I'm like 13, 14, 15 at this point in my
Waging
life.
psychological.
Yes,
like
literally
13, 14, 15. I'm just kind of like trying to see how other people function because I know I can tell when people are lying, and like I'm very quick to call people out on their shit. So it's like I feel
like we have sociopath like
tendencies. Oh no! It's not even sociopath. We're not. It's okay. Actually, my therapist actually did explain this to me because I told her about this. Yes, because I was like, oh my God.
What did she say?
It created a complex in my life where it's like I felt like nobody knew who I was at some point because I started doing it too much. You know what I mean?
Lost in the sauce.
Right.
That's very fair.
Right.
That's very fair.
So she was like, it's really neurodivergence, like that's causing you to do that. It's mostly just wanting to make.
That.
Yeah, she was like, I
love being able to blame either neurodivergence or astrology.
Yeah, bruh. She was like, you're trying to make your life interesting.
Go to women's wrong.
Literally,
or astrology.
Neurodivergence, bro. But you guys, when you really search about it, like a lot of the human experience is rooted in neurodivergence. It's so fucking crazy.
It's very profound.
It's insane.
I believe
but
that.
she was like, you're trying to, like, you're saying a lot of these things to kind of like introduce some sorts of like interest and like, you know,
intrigue.
Almost like a plot line into your life. You know what I mean?
For the plot, for
so
sure.
it was, I don't know. That is definitely my woman's wrong because I did it for years on end.
No, I did it for years on end.
Okay, now that you've exposed us, now you have to share one.
Yeah.
Not a woman, but a wrong.
Let me think of a good wrong. Let me think of a good wrong. Because I was a goody two shoes growing up.
You kind of give that, you know.
Thank you.
I feel like you're now getting into trouble as an adult.
Right, it's really that because it's like my brother. I have an older brother. He's 2 years older, but he was just like a menace. And I was like, it's just my mom, my brother, and me. I'm like, okay, she can have two hot messes. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll get it together.
Yeah.
But I was always like slick with the mouth, I guess. I'm trying to feel like I'm trying to really like
recent.
Okay,
Yeah,
recent when I really was like in the wrong.
And maybe not. Up to interpretation.
Right. Okay.
Perspective is everything.
Right. So I feel like, one of my things that I'm always like trying to check if I'm wrong or not, where it's like, I will like, you know those people you meet and you're like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm wrong. Cause I'm like, I know it's like, cause I find that when people are like similar in certain ways to me, I'm very like, I'm like, oh, so you want to be gregarious and like open and like you want to be at the party? Okay. Like,
You want to be the life of the party?
Especially if they're men. Like if it's like an exciting woman, I'm like, queen, like we'll link up. And then if it's a man, I'm like, oh, you're charming, aren't you? But I like, I recently, there's like in my friend group, there's like this one friend that like everyone loves, and I'm like, and they're like a friend of a friend. Like I don't really know the person, but like I just don't get it. And so like, we were at this party, and like we were just like in a circle, and I was just like being a dick. You know what I mean? Like, you have like little days, or like they'll make a joke, and I was just like, I was like, why am I being such a bitch? I was like, why am I being such a bitch? So I gathered myself and removed myself from the situation, but I was just like two boxers, and I was just like, funny. I was like, go home, girl. Go home. Like, go home.
Just
myself.
We don't want you here.
I remove myself. No one wants me to be here. I don't want to be there. I gotta go.
Just negative. But sometimes just to like course correct, you just have to be a little negative sometimes.
You have to like,
you guys, I'm trying.
We were just talking about somebody at work where I'm like, because the overall energy is like, oh my gosh, he's so great, he's so
right.
I have to then bring the negativity.
But that's so true though, because as like someone, like I said, who's like always curious and like, you know, I know I like working a room. You absolutely need one person to be like, you're just normal.
You're just not,
like, you need that.
Yeah,
you need
like,
that, or else things
whatever.
get crazy. Things get crazy.
You know something? I do see that. I do see that. I do see. I just thought about like another wrong of mine, but like I will not say it because actually that one's a little too like
too wrong.
It's not too wrong, but it's just more.
It's like objectively wrong.
It's just objectively.
We can't even care about it because it's like, oh, that's.
We're just gonna be like,
okay. You're gonna say it, and then we're gonna be like.
Okay. All right, let's leave that open.
I'm dead.
Good place to wrap it up. I think we've said enough.
Oh wait, actually, a nice girly wrong that happened last night, just because it's girly and fun.
Yeah.
I was out and I was making out with this man, and I got so overwhelmed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I got so okay.
What did you say? Like, get off me?
Well, here's the thing. We were making out, and then this third person comes in out of nowhere, and I was like, "This is honestly too much." I didn't know what to say.
Not challengers. Challengers core.
So I literally just like came to, and I turned around, and I bolted, and I left the club, and I didn't say a word.
Nice.
Which is a little rude. And
Right.
I was like talking to this guy for like 2 hours, and I was just like, and I just left. So that's a little bit wrong.
Maybe like that.
Maybe
sometimes.
that is a woman's wrong because I was about to say, is that wrong at all?
I got it.
It's really not. Like,
It's right.
it was cool while it was cool.
Yeah.
Now it's not cool anymore, and so I'm leaving.
Everyone can always speak.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta get out of it.
Sometimes you just have to.
I love an Irish accent.
You got
It's my
Irish exit.
favorite
Irish
thing.
exits are women's wrongs.
I think that. Okay, I think that's my
Irish
favorite.
exits. If
That
we
is
were
my
gonna
women's wrong.
gender
I love that.
an Irish
Wow.
exit, it would be a woman.
I love that.
I love an Irish
that.
exit.
I love that.
I'm just gonna leave.
And they're out of there.
I never do an Irish exit. But I want to. This summer, I will make it.
Try
It's gonna be on my agenda to do an Irish exit.
Try it.
I
Oh my
just
God.
like
Irish exit from
episode.
episode.
Shout out. Shout out so.
And she's gone. And she's gone. She's gone.
Practice.
So I didn't even clock until you were there. I was like, wait. No. Oh no.
Oh my God, no.
What happened?
Oh, a
My
drink.
just fell.
on me.
no.
Oh my
Man,
God.
on that note.
On that note, bye.
Thank you
We
for
spilled
tuning
the tea
into
and spilled the
Side
drink.
A. Wait, follow Tré. Where can the people find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Tré Vayne, TreVayne, bitch. And then my I know it's so fun. It's like so super rubber, but it's fun. And then my TikTok is Tré Vayne bitch, but the I is an X, so BXTCH, so Tré Vayne bitch.
Period.
You can find us wherever you guys already know where to find us. You know.
And search Prado with Tré.
Absolutely, and that
I don't know that name.
You don't know the name of your own.
Prado. It was the only preposition. Prado with Tré Vayne.
And it's gonna be linked in the description box for those who are watching. So definitely tune into Prado. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Thank you.
See you Saturday.
Bye. Now I gotta clean myself up.